What's up, you guys? And thanks for joining the B Team, where we talk about all things Bravo and ABC. Because today, Kayla and I are talking about The Bachelor and tonight's hometowns. And then tomorrow is the Women Tell All.
Is that the 2-night? I know it's a 2-night event.
Yeah. I think today it's like hometown.
Tomorrow, fantasy suites.
Wow, that's how much we know.
We're so professional and well equipped.
Well, whatever. We know that
Tonight's definitely hometown.
Tonight is hometowns. We saw in all the little clips that Charity is going first for her hometown. And we see Charity kind of breaking down when she's talking to her brother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's emotionally ready to be with another person yet. I think she still has a lot of like work to do with herself.
I don't know.
Unless it's Andrew.
I think that it's just scary. Like for anybody who's like been hurt in previous relationships, like the next relationship you're in, and not to mention, she's in a situation where this relationship isn't guaranteed. Like she's putting herself out there with a decent chance that she won't actually end up with the person that she's putting herself out there for. And so I think that's a lot. And we saw the clip with Katie too, kind of getting emotional and again saying like that she was nervous to put herself out there and afraid of getting hurt again. So I think what we can take away from this is men need to stop hurting women.
And that's the end of our show.
Moral of the story.
Yeah. I can see like she's hesitant to put herself in that position. But from their last kind of like their little group date with everybody and the mind reader guy, she kind of broke down and she was like, gosh, I don't want it to seem like I'm not ready. I am ready. But she has like some hesitancy there. I don't know. I'm gonna say that I'll see you on the beach. Unless I'll see you addressing 20 men.
I want that for her.
Yeah, no, she's great. I just don't know if I don't know if she's emotional. I don't know if she is emotionally ready for Zach because I don't know if they're like right.
Yeah, no, I think she deserves better than Zach.
Zach, not that you're a bad guy, but Charity is way up here.
I feel like I sound like such a hater. I'm not a hater. Zach's fine. But
Charity's like up here.
Yeah, Charity's
a Southern belle.
She's stunning. Seems so fantastic.
Yeah.
And Zach seems like a pretty attractive guy from like LA. Like, it's fun.
Yeah. He drives a Bronco.
Yeah.
That's
cool. His uncle, honestly, the most interesting thing about Zach is his uncle.
An actor.
Yeah, his uncle's the voice of Kronk in Emperor's New Groove. And honestly, not enough of him this season.
I thought he was going to be
there. One card of you can bring me in during The Bachelorette, and now he's like,
I don't want to be on that anymore. That's so
on the shows.
Gosh, Zach.
In Disneyland or California Adventure, the Soaring Over California, the little like intro video. It's him too.
Wow, Zach, why wasn't your uncle the Bachelor?
I honestly don't.
Kayla's looking.
I would marry him in a heartbeat. I'm pretty sure he's like as old as my dad. But...
It's okay. AJ ain't nothing but a number.
No,
Hashtag Pretty Ricky.
Money.
Next point. So do we think after hometowns, do you think Zach is going to have like a clear depiction of who he's going to choose? I think he's going to be more confused.
I think so. I've listened to a lot of podcasts with like former Bachelor and Bachelorettes. I do feel like it's less obvious with Zach as far as like who he's leaning towards.
He likes everybody the same.
Yeah. Well, at least he seems like he does. And but in hearing other people, like they usually know who they're going to pick.
Yeah, like you can early on kind of tell, like, they're way leaning.
Not that they're not giving other people chances. But Zach, it's a little bit of a harder read. Like, I don't have somebody that I'm solidly like. If I had to choose, like, if I had to choose who Zach was going to pick today, I'd pick Gabby.
Yeah. I think I'd pick Ariel.
What?
I know. It's weird. It's a weird choice, but I feel like they're so weird together that Zach's gonna be like, we're the same, I'm gonna choose her.
I feel like they're different kinds of weird, though. And it's not even that I feel like Ariel's weird. Like we talked about last time.
Yeah, she's just very smart.
I think she's insanely smart, and I think she needs somebody. Like, I see her.
I think she needs someone fun to
like,
be like fun for her.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yes, but I think she can get a fun into, like, I feel like I could see her and some like professor like vacationing through Europe together, laughing over their like jokes that they get because they're both really smart. But if anybody else heard them, they'd probably be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Oh, like, yeah.
That's what I see for Ariel, and I think that's why I said last time. I think Gabby and him are the same kind of weird, and I think that they get each other's humor, and I think that I
see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Okay, I'm bandwagoning. I'm changing to Gabby.
Wow.
If I was a betting woman, I'd lose millions. I can see that.
Yeah.
So on a scale of like 1 to 10, let's go through each of the ladies and their connection with Zach.
Okay.
Prior to tonight's episode, obviously, and then how we think it's going to change after tonight's episode. So, Ariel, connection, 1 through 10.
I'm going to say her connection with Zach's a 6.
After hometowns.
I feel after hometowns is probably going to be a 6. I honestly, like, I don't see much, like, shifting dramatically with Ariel. I think that if Ariel goes home, it's just because their connection isn't as strong as other people. I don't see anything like insanely dramatic happening between them.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Charity,
I would give their connection a 7.
And after hometowns?
After hometowns, I'm going to say a 5 because I think
it's going to decline.
I do. I think so. I think that the thing with hometowns is I think that you get to a point where the family's pressuring, like we saw in the clip with Katie's mom, the family's pressuring you to make a decision on their daughter.
Right.
And with that, I think it does force you into like a holy shit, I need to like really evaluate whether this person and I are right.
Yeah. Because right now everything's fun and games.
Yeah.
And
it's like no pressure.
Yeah.
I get to take 4 of them with me. So this is the 4 I chose. And so now it's getting down to kind of the nitty gritty of, okay, I really need to start like examining.
Yes.
And I think with how hurt Charity has been in the past, I don't think he's going to want to string her along and then hurt her more.
I see. Yep. I think he's going to really sit down and be like, I need to really think, do I see a future with this chick, or should I just like let her dip, let her go to paradise or whatever the future holds? Because I think same. Okay, so what about Katie?
Katie, I would put them also probably at a 7.
I feel like I'm gonna go towards 8
because
before the hometowns.
Before the hometowns. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go with an 8 because every time they are together, they are very like witty together, and they're like still in like the honeymoon phase of like. And I thought it was very nurse-like and cute of Katie to like bring him a basket when he had COVID. Like none of the other girls thought about it. So it was very like genuine of her. And that's probably why she's a nurse. It was really sweet. So I think it's an 8. I think after hometowns, because Katie's mom seems intense from the clips. I am going to go towards like a 6 because then he's going to be put in that pressure.
Yeah, I do, because the footage of him sending someone home and him saying something like, I can't give you the love you deserve. Based on Katie and Charity's kind of packages for this episode, I feel like it's one of them, and I feel like it's because they're both kind of at a make or break point where you either need to like go all in or you need to walk away. And so I could see that happening. I can see it happening either way, to him either going in fully with Katie and it going from, you know, what I rated as a 7 to like a 9.
Yeah.
Or the opposite direction where it goes to like a 5.
Yeah.
And
So what about Gabby?
so Gabby, and I feel like I'm
Team Gabby.
I've obviously made it clear how I feel about him and Gabby. No, I'm gonna give her an 8. And
I think London really like skyrocketed their connection.
That listen, if a man bought me,
first of all, that dress looked stunning. Mm-hmm. My husband was like, "I don't like that dress," and I was like, "I like it, and it looks stunning." And it looks stunning. I would have chosen like a different hairstyle, but
yeah,
stunning. Yeah. Okay, so someone bought me that.
And Jimmy Choo shoes.
And Jimmy Choo and diamond jewelry. And my own perfume scent with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would feel like our connection just like took off.
Yeah, so I feel like, again, like I've said, you know, I feel like her and Zach's connection is the most genuine and the most like, I think they're the most compatible. So I give their connection.
I think the relationship is fun.
Yes.
And it could stay fun or it could be like serious.
Yeah.
But then it's based off like fun.
Yeah. Well, and the lack of footage from Gabby's hometown.
Oh yeah.
Makes me feel like it goes well.
Yeah.
And so I feel like my guess is that I'm going to say it goes from 8 to a 9. I'm not giving anybody a 10 until he proposes.
I knew it was a 10. A Team Gabby.
All long. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with
So do you think there's more maple syrup in the future?
Always. Always.
I wonder if like Gabby's gonna take him on a date of like the maple syrup factory.
Did you watch freaking it was the season that they did during quarantine for The Bachelorette. And it was the one they filmed at the La Quinta. It was Tayshia.
it was Tayshia, and then it went to
it started off as Claire and then went to Tayshia.
Yeah.
And
by the way, y'all did Tayshia dirty. Okay. She needed a whole round the world experience, and I'm upset about it. Claire, you wasted my time.
Well, and the budget difference between that season
and then Matt's. You couldn't put Tayshia in there?
And then they sent Katie back to freaking New Mexico. I'm like, what are we doing?
Listen,
I'm so
ABC.
happy we're out of
the
COVID
La Quinta
seasons. Yeah, it kept kind of moving forward, but the budget differences between Bachelor and Bachelorette are very noticeable.
Yeah.
Also, I do not think they cared about Katie's season. They just were like, "You're fine." Like the promo shots, everything, and honestly. Fair. The thing I will say about Katie's season, though, we got some of the best men.
Andrew,
Justin.
Yeah,
love
literally.
Him or hate him. I love Greg.
Michael A. Mm-hmm. Hello, best one out there. Mm-hmm. I think we're off topic now, but
sorry.
I think like Bachelor in Paradise, this last one, it was literally all Katie's season, and then like
some of Michelle's. We got it was like Rodney.
Yeah, we had Rodney and Logan, and but most of the men were from Katie's season, which she had some of the best men. So
a little wasted. I'm gonna be honest.
Wasted talent
because she was,
and now she's single. I'm upset about it, but whatever. Let's move on. We'll do a whole Katie podcast.
Going on.
Well, okay, so I don't even know maple syrup.
Oh, the whole reason I brought it up was because it just reminds me of that season where they couldn't go to the hometowns, so they did like the dates and like brought in things that were like from the hometowns, and I'm pretty sure someone was Canadian.
It was on
Blake.
Matt's.
Wait, no.
On Matt's season, they did the same thing with oh man. she's married now, but they did the same thing now with Matt, and it was he was really into this one girl. Oh man, she was one of my favorites, and I forgot her name. Anyway, and she's from Canada, and they had like Canadian flags, and then they had the maple. Serena,
the one that's married to grocery store Joe. Yes, nailed it.
Sorry, forgot your name. They're also really cute, but I thought that was funny. That it was so weird.
Yeah,
because I'm like, because they did it with Brendan and Kate. Was it Brendan and Katie? No, Brendan and Tasha, where they did Brenda's hometown. That was weird. Yeah, I hope that I get a tour of a maple syrup factory though. I need to really understand
Canadian.
I need to understand the love.
I feel like you're in Canada.
Is she? I don't even think Gabby's from Canada. She's from like Connecticut.
I forgot that we also make maple syrup here in the States. I was going full in on the kid.
Where's the factory in the U.S.? We need to know.
Yeah, like Vermont.
Oh, Vermont. That's where she's from.
Okay. We're probably so wrong. This is, it's so annoying. I listen to podcasts sometimes and the hosts are just blatantly wrong about things. And I'm sitting in my car, like screaming at them the correct answer.
We're going to get screamed at in someone's car.
Sorry. My bad. But yeah, so anyways, Katie's from somewhere that makes maple syrup.
I'm pretty sure it's Vermont. Okay, so
yeah.
Excited to see her hometown. But do we think, okay, so we saw the clip with Katie's family, her mom and everything. Do we think that Zach is going to do another overnight, like all random with Katie?
No.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
I think so. I think it's going to be like, because that's just their thing, to do an overnight when it's not fantasy suite.
Thing.
They did it at the museum.
One time. They've had another date in between where they didn't randomly spend the night.
Oh, but they wanted to.
I'm sure they all want to. Well, no, because the scenes for the fantasy suite, Zach's like, I'm not having sex. So I don't think he's just going to like keep spending the night with Katie. No, I think he does. I think that's what
I think he does.
I think that creates drama.
Yeah.
I know.
We can't wait to come back to this because I think he does have sex.
I think he does too. But I don't think he spends the night with Katie after hometowns.
I'm going to say he does. Mark my words. If I was a betting woman.
Listen, I will gladly bet you like $100 on that. No evidence to say that they're going to.
So, okay. So now we kind of touch base on like who we think is going to go home. Mm-hmm. You think it's going to be Ariel. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be Charity. Or Katie. I don't know.
I actually do think it's going to be Charity or Katie because of what he said. But it could also be Ariel. I don't think Gabby's
You don't think Gabby? Because she was like crying and she was like, I need to tell him I love him. Or falling in love.
No, I think Gabby's fine. I think it's one of the other three. I actually do think it's Ariel, so I'm still going to stick by that.
I'm gonna say Charity.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Charity.
Okay.
We'll see tonight. Mm-hmm. And then Women Tell All. Let's just touch base on what we hope to see.
Okay.
ABC. We hope to see Christina, obviously.
Yep.
And I want her to defend like what happened when rose-dressed girl
Brianna
when she did that, because she, like you said, like we didn't get to, like Zach didn't let her explain. Zach didn't like give her the time of day. And I want Christina to have that moment because she's awesome.
Well, exactly. And I want to say this first. What Christina did as far as when Charity got the group date rose and Christina...
Yeah, she was like, I should have got that.
About it.
Yeah, she was. I was like, oh no, girl. I was like all for you.
Yeah, exactly. Like that put a bad taste in my mouth. But in terms of what she said to Brianna, first of all,
she wasn't rude. I felt like they were trying to make it a thing and it wasn't a thing.
No, and I think most other people could see that. And I don't think Zach wasn't really having Brianna's like, she's like, well, do you want to know who it is? Do you want me to?
And he's like, it was already handled.
Okay,
yeah.
It was handled.
But then she like, and then she like dipped out and then she said it. So then I was like, that's not fair, girl. Like he already said, like, shut your mouth.
Yeah, well, and he didn't care, and I think that he shouldn't have, because it was nothing. It was like a, oh my god, I hate you. You're so pretty. I hate you. Like,
Yeah.
people say that all the time, and it's just like, oh, I'm so jealous of you. Like, that's literally what that means. It doesn't mean I hate you. But
I literally hate your guts.
Yeah, my biggest thing with Christina is like what they got her on, I guess, was that other girls felt like they couldn't open up because of Christina. And I'm like, that is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you let how somebody else is reacting affect?
But it wasn't even like other girls. It was Brianna, and then it was like, I think one other girl.
Yeah.
It wasn't even anything.
Brooklyn did tell her to shut the fuck up, which I did.
I did appreciate that from Brooklyn. Yeah. Because she was being a little bit of like a drama queen in that episode. I was like, oh girl, no. But before that, I really liked her.
Yeah.
And she seems great. So I want her to like have the floor and explain herself. I know that like other women are going to be like, no girl,
yeah,
you were wrong or whatever. But also I hope that she's like, listen, I watched it back and I was completely like wrong for doing that.
Which I think she will do. I think that she'll have a redemption arc in Paradise. I can see her being like Shanae.
Oh yeah.
Who on the show was awful, but gets to Paradise and just kills it.
Yeah.
And just everybody, and her and Genevieve made up, and it was just like smooth sailing. So I think that's the future I can see for Christina and Brooklyn. I think, again, like I said, I think it was last time, I think Christina and Brooklyn are very similar.
Yeah.
And I think they'd actually get along really well if they weren't on the opposite side of an issue. So I think they go to Paradise and they become best friends.
Well, that's funny that you say that, because Brooklyn had Kat's back when that whole thing was going down. And then Brooklyn was like, Kat, what the hell? So I like Brooklyn because she although she may be cool with you, she's not like scared to tell you off.
She's going to say what is on her mind and what she thinks is right in that situation, not because she has like a loyalty to you.
Yeah, and not because she hates you. So I do, Brooklyn, love you. What do we see other than like the Christina and Brianna situation coming up? What other tea do we need explained? Because it's been like a stale season. Like you're saying, it's kind of been like not that much.
Yeah, I mean, I think the cat thing is gonna get brought up, and all of that, and see if she takes any responsibility, which she probably won't. Because she seemed very confused why people were mad at her in the first place.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really know. I don't feel like there's anything that I'm like, I need more clarity.
I wonder if there's gonna be more like, I wonder if Jesse's gonna touch on like, okay, so clearly Zach's gonna come out. I'm wondering if Jess is gonna get like another opportunity.
I think that they will have her come down and speak to him and kind of clear the air. I don't think it'll be a very like thrilling conversation. I think he'll probably be like, yeah, like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel like
yeah. And then we're hoping Jesse, one, shows us a preview of Bachelor in Paradise, and two,
he won't, because it hasn't been filmed yet.
No, but they did that with the last one on the Women Tell All.
It was it was because it was already filmed, and Bachelor in Paradise is the next thing.
It was with Gabby and Rachel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bachelor in Paradise isn't filmed.
Sorry.
We'll have another Bachelorette season before Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So Bachelor in Paradise.
Okay, so we're clearly going to know who the Bachelorette is. Potentially,
but it also depends on if they are somebody who is still in contention. Because if it's one of like the final two, we're not going to find out probably till after the final rose.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then we'd probably find out on Women Tell All.
So much to find out. I don't know. I'm excited to see like who's going to show up.
Who would be your ultimate if you had to choose the next Bachelorette? Who would you want to see? And it doesn't have to be from Zach's season. It could be anybody.
I would I am trying to remember all the girls.
fair.
I don't know if it would be Christina because I think she's too kind of like rowdy.
I think she's too controversial now.
And she reminds me of a lot of Katie, where like she's just really confident and she's really like, yeah, I don't care. But which is like, I think Katie got it because she was all about her dildo. So it was like this big old
It was very like
thing.
Female empowerment, which is great.
So I don't think it'll be Christina.
Yeah.
I think she'll be on Bachelor in Paradise. As much as I love Jess, I don't think it'll be her because when she's too young and too young. She's like very.
She'll be on Paradise too.
Soft, like yeah. So I don't think she has
Can't
like
see her carrying an entire season.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know. There's some women in there that I was like, oh, she'd be great. Who was the one girl? Gosh, she had the yellow dress. She got eliminated after London, I think it was. Oh man, she was also a nurse.
Kaylee?
Maybe.
Kylie?
I think she's gonna be a Bachelor in Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I
think Zach had a really good group of girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean towards Katie or Charity.
Yeah, I can see that.
And you think Charity?
Yeah, I would love to see Charity.
She has a spoiler alert.
I've heard things. But I would be 1,000% on board with that. But I also dark horse here, Ariel. I think she is so well spoken and confident and smart. Granted, I don't know that she would be able to find somebody on this show based on the people that apply, but I think she could carry a season. That's what I always look for in like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. Could they carry a season? I think Charity could carry a season. I'm not as confident about Katie. I feel like she'd be a little bit boring.
Yeah. It almost be like a Claire.
Yeah, I could see, but Claire has a lot of personality. I would put her more in the realm of, I'm trying to think of a boring Bachelorette we've had. Most of them have been pretty good. Like a Rachel, maybe?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ultimate, if I could give her own season, Gabby.
Oh, yeah.
1,000%.
100%.
Love
Gabby.
Her. I could watch her forever. And she deserves love. So
she deserves love. Shout out Gabby.
Well, she maybe if they were like, we're not going to make you share a season and share men and stick on a cruise ship.
No, she's just hilarious. She's so funny. Love Gabby. Yeah, I think Ariel too. Yeah, she would be really good. And I think the producers would give her a good mix of men where we can really see her like personality come out. Because right now it's very like, what did you say earlier? Like it's almost like she seems like pretentious, but she's not like trying to be. I think if we see her with a different kind of guy and like a different like
somebody who's like matches her energy a little bit
more. Like Justin. I feel like that'd be a good one.
Yeah, I could see that.
Not Andrew. I don't think Andrew would be good.
No.
But I think a guy like Justin or like maybe even Rodney, maybe. Someone like those personalities I think would be really great.
Yeah.
And so I think Ariel. So we're gonna watch it tonight. I'm excited. So tonight's episode starts at 8. So we are going to grab our wine, get our popcorn. Let's see what goes down tonight.
Yeah.
And thanks to you for joining the B Team, where we talk about all things Bravo and ABC.
Actually, just The Bachelor.
Oh yeah, Bravo and The Bachelor. And if you like this episode, please subscribe, turn on your notifications, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.